Hey there, Red Sherwood here, welcoming you to your second powerful hypnotherapy session of your 28-day conscious transformation. Now, before we go even deeper into relaxation together, I want you to become aware of your life. I want you to become aware of all the pain and the hardships that you've experienced. I want you to pause those struggles you've fought through with no end in sight. I want you to pause those obstacles put in your way on a daily basis, and all of the determination and willpower it took every day just to be here in this very moment with yourself, resting and reflecting. I want you to pause on all the experiences you've encountered in your beautiful period of time here on this big, blue planet, floating through space. You understand pain. You understand sorrow. You understand that life can be more than difficult at times, and that life at best is very brief. But why? Why does life drag us through swamps only to leave us covered in mud and smelling like waste? Why does life push us to the end of what seems like a cliff, holding on by a string, only to pull us back in again? Maybe it's to help us appreciate the good moments in life. Or maybe it's because once we understand what a bad moment or experiences are like, can we truly appreciate the good moments when they arrive. Or perhaps it's to prepare us for what's to come, what lays ahead down the road. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all for no reason at all, and that life can just be simply difficult at times. But isn't it interesting that no matter how tough life can be, and how heavy, long, and ruthless it may feel at times, we all have reasons inside of us that keep us moving forward. We all find ways to get out of bed in the morning and continue to experience life. Somehow, somewhere, we find the energy we need to keep us driving forward. Now, is it our basic survival instincts that drives us, or our natural biology that's somehow providing us with this energy? Or is it love? Yes, love. When you take a moment to think of all the love you've experienced in your lifetime, from all the little moments like the joy a pet brings falling asleep on your lap while you stroke its tired, heavy head, to moments like staying up all night with that special person just to talk, getting butterflies in your stomach when they lean in to give you a kiss for the very first time. Or the way you feel when someone you don't even know pulls over on the side of the road of a busy highway in the middle of a thunderstorm and gets absolutely soaking wet just to help you change your car tire. Then they get back in their car and drive off without wanting any money or thanks at all. I want you to think of all the moments in your beautiful life that someone has expressed love for you. Try and truly remember the look of love in their eyes that they had for you that day, that moment, that peaceful, soothing, loving energy that only love can bring. And now that you're imagining all of that love, try and imagine what it would feel like to have that amount of love for yourself. Yes, for you, you beautiful creature you. How amazing would it feel to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror every morning and feel a natural smile grow and stretch across your sleepy, rested face. Imagine the day you would have with that amount of love running through your soul, the energy you would carry with you into all of your daily activities. You see, that amount of love would resonate through you and shine so bright that anyone paying the slightest attention to you would notice and, of course, smile back at you. Love would spread like a swarm of bees collecting honey for their queen. Now, what if I told you that loving yourself that much is okay and acceptable? Loving your body that much is okay and acceptable. Loving your failures is okay and acceptable. And that loving your victories too is okay and acceptable. What if I told you that being happy and content with your life, your dreams, your aspirations, your fantasies and fears is not only okay, but acceptable? You see, the choice is and always has been yours. Choice at the end of each day is all that you truly have control over. Choice. The choice to choose love, to choose to love yourself, and the choice to accept yourself truly. Even if you don't understand who you are at every moment in time, you can always choose to love the constant evolution of the being that is you. From the physical makeup of your DNA to the regretful mistakes that make you unique, you can choose to love it all. And if I could ask you one last question before we move even deeper now, why wouldn't you choose to love yourself? Now, before we begin the descent into the deepest realms of total relaxation and peacefulness, I would like to point out that you may be aware of everything that I say during the session, and that's okay, because you will still be very much in a state of hypnosis. As you are now at rest, eyes open or closed, listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to take 5 very, very deep breaths, filling and stretching your lungs on every breath, using slow, steady pulls in through your nose and holding each breath for around 5 seconds. And as you breathe in and hold, I want you to imagine the slight air pressure in your head and your lungs is pushing out all pre-existing thoughts out of your body and out of your mind. Finally, opening your mouth and slowly releasing each breath as you continue to purge all pre-existing thoughts. Just remember that you are so very safe and secure during this time of total relaxation and stillness. You may now start with your first cleansing breath. In through your nose and hold. Now opening your mouth slightly and releasing your breath. Second breath now. Long, slow, steady breath in and hold it for a few moments. Good. Now release your breath. Let your thoughts empty with the air in your lungs. Third breath in now. And at this point, your eyelids are starting to feel so very heavy. I want you to now close them halfway if you haven't closed them already. That's it. Long, steady pull of air in and hold. And release your breath now. Fourth breath in. Fill your lungs as much as possible and hold until I say. And just like your eyes, your body is starting to feel so heavy that you can barely move a muscle. You start to feel a sense of sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. You may now release your breath. For the fifth breath now, I want you to completely close your now extremely heavy eyelids. Good. Now give me one more very strong pull of air in through your nose and hold it. And release your last thought-purging breath. Good. You may now return to the natural rhythm of your breath, breathing slow and steady now, eyes remaining closed, and your body remains heavy in total and utter relaxation. Now that your mind is free and clear of all existing thoughts, I want you to visualize yourself on a beach, and not just any beach, and not the beach from any previous sessions. I am talking about the beach you always think about going to when you want to escape the mundane routine of life. Yes, that's right. The tropical humid climate, crystal blue skies, and that sun just warm enough to take the chill off the water. You slip off your footwear and take your first step onto the golden white sand. As soon as both of your bare feet are resting on the surface of the shore, you curl your toes under and feel the warmth of the sand start to nourish your entire being. This is where you let out a big sigh of relief. A smile shapes your mouth slightly as you have been waiting for this very moment for what seems like forever. It is now that you can continue your walk across your beach of dreams, knowing that you are so totally safe and protected. You see a palm tree in the distance, casting some shade in a perfect spot. So, you decide to start moving towards that very spot. And on your way over to the shade, your skin is gently massaged by the diversity of the climate. Between the beautiful, warm rays of the sun, laying its precious source of vitamin D upon you, and the contrast in warm, tropical winds sweeping across the beach one way, then getting the occasional breeze from a cool ocean gust. This entices multiple bouts of goosebumps and that all too familiar feeling of all your hairs standing on end, letting you know you made it through all that you had to in order to get to this place of total relaxation. Your nose starts to adjust and is now picking up the slightly salty scent of coastal air. You feel your sinuses progressively start to unclog, and now you can start taking exceedingly clear, healing breaths in through your nose, invigorating your entire well-being and happiness. Breathe deeply now. You are so very close to the spot. With only a few meters to go, you decide to dip your feet into the warm blue ocean. And as the water trickles over your feet and toes, you get a quick gust of that cooler ocean breeze, setting off goosebumps once again. And after shaking off the goosebumps, you let the sun do its job, and you instantly feel its rays start to warm you up. The pores on your skin tighten ever so slightly, and you're starting to feel an even deeper sense of relaxation. And after another deep breath, filling your lungs with that healing ocean air, you turn to face the direction of the spot now, realizing that you have all the time in the world. You gracefully stroll over to where you want to lay your towel. Approaching your destination now, you stand and observe the best place to reside. You notice a slight rustle in the palm tree above you, realizing it was a tropical bird leaving the scene, almost as if it knew to leave you in total peace and serenity. And after a few moments of scoping out the ideal spot to lay, you have finally found it. You decide that you want your body to remain in the healing, warm rays of the sun, and you want the shade casted by the palm tree to keep your eyes cool and protected, all while remaining close enough to the sea in order to hear those relaxing sounds of the waves roll up onto the shore. And at first glance, your ideal spot appears to be exactly 10 steps down the shore. But before you take your final few steps to lay your towel, you stand tall, palms facing out towards the sun, and you take in the beauty and the sounds of the surrounding scenery. Realizing you deserve every second of this paradise. Stand for just a few more seconds, embracing the healing powers of your current place in space and time. If you feel you want to take in one more big breath of that crisp ocean air, now is the time to do so. Big, deep breaths now. Now, at this point, you feel satisfied with the amount of purifying oxygen coursing through your veins. You have not felt this calm, rested, and relaxed in a very, very long time. You decide that you are finally ready to take those 10 steps down to the shore to lay out your towel. And on my mark, we will begin taking those 10 steps in order to take you to even deeper depths of relaxation. You will take exactly one step every time you hear me count down from 10 down to 1. Step number 1 will actually be the last step you take before you get to lay in total peace. And just know that with each step you take, you will feel heavier and heavier, slower and slower, and even more relaxed. Remember, you are perfectly safe and secure here. You are in a very protected and safe space. Okay, let's begin. 10. You may take your first step. 9. Another step, and deeper you go. 8. Going even deeper now. 7. The feeling of heaviness sets in as you continue to go deeper now. 6. 5. Halfway there, remember to breathe deep and pull in that pure ocean air as you are still going deeper now. 4. Your legs are starting to struggle to carry your now very, very heavy body. 3. The back of your neck starts to ache as you try to keep your head up. 2. You can barely move your arms and you are starting to lose grip of your towel as you go even deeper. And 1. Well done. You have made it. And now you are in the deepest state of relaxation and stillness. And even though you are now in one of the greatest depths of relaxation you have ever experienced in your entire life, you manage to summon just enough energy to roll out your towel that you have been carrying this entire time. And as you watch your towel roll over the warm, soft sand, an almost breathtaking sigh of relief engulfs your entire body, barely able to stand under the weight of your body now. You slowly crouch down and proceed to lay down on your freshly laid towel. And after a moment to adjust your body into the natural curves and shapes of the beach beneath you, you just so happened to rest your head on a very slight mound of sand. This mound acts as the perfect support for your head, and as soon as your head is in just the right spot, it triggers the rest of your body to become completely motionless as you now lay very still extremely calm, and most importantly, completely and totally relaxed. You have planned it out so very perfectly. The shade is just shielding your eyes, allowing them to remain heavy and closed without a flutter. Your body remains in the warming rays of the sun, just strong enough to warm and heal your skin. You are still close enough to the ocean to hear the crash of the waves. Breathe deeply now. You are safe here. I will now give you a few moments to enjoy this relaxed time of peace and tranquility. And as you rest peacefully through this moment in time, you remember how much you truly love yourself, how much you love this moment with yourself, how much you love your imperfections, because they are what make you who you are. When you think about yourself, you smile because you understand that you are doing your best, and that doing your best is enough, and you're content with that. Your heart is filled with love for your experiences and your interactions. The light of your love shines brighter and brighter every day on this earth. And will continue to beam brighter every day after this moment in time. You now understand that your life is unique and that love is and always will be in your heart, mind, and soul forever. You now carry the true, immense power of love with you. You carry the power of true, immense love with you every single day. This love flows through your soul for all to see. Everyone notices the love you carry. Your love is noticed by all, and you love everyone. The power of love shines bright within you from now until the end of eternity. Loving yourself is now a deeply rooted part of your being, and nothing will ever take that from you. Your mind and heart are feeling incredibly refreshed and recharged, almost as if you have plugged into Source, and Source has replenished your soul. You're now feeling confident, strong, and peaceful all at once. Feeling ready to take on any challenge life has to offer you. Now, in just a few moments, you are going to come back up at the count of 3. And when I bring you back up, you are going to feel comfortable. You are going to feel relaxed. You are going to feel as though you have had a very peaceful nap. And even after you are out of hypnosis, understand that your subconscious mind will act on every word on this recording, and each time you listen to this recording, these suggestions will become stronger and stronger in your mind. Each and every time you listen to this recording, these suggestions will become more and more a part of you, and you will become more and more a person of your choosing. A relaxed, calm, confident, peaceful, loving person whose inner light of love shines through for all to see. And one, beginning to come up, feeling rested, filled with love, feeling as though you're waking up from a peaceful nap. And two, coming up even more now, beginning to move, beginning to wake, totally at ease. And three, eyes wide open now, relaxed, refreshed, and feeling wonderful. And that concludes this session. I really hope you thoroughly enjoyed yourself here today as much as I enjoyed guiding you and showing you the power that lies within you. Remember to embrace all that we have covered here today and prepare to be open to all the positive changes that you will start to see manifesting in your physical world. Now I just want you to remember you have all my love and support during this time, and I will see you in the mind for the next transformational hypnotherapy session on day 16. Now if you are just starting your day, then may your current state of mind power your day with unrivaled confidence, courage, and most importantly, love. And if you're just about to fall asleep, then sweet dreams, my friend. And either way, we will be seeing you tomorrow in day 12 for your next section of your very own conscious transformation.